Working as a journalist, you meet a lot of interesting people. My journey from the bottom of the food chain in my storytelling world begins here, in this concrete jungle, writing articles about the 0% of crime going on at the moment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you being serious? I spent all my time working on this project for the paper to have it taken from under me because of him.
Now, Alex, calm yourself. You've only yourself to blame.
Are you joking? I get slated because of this imbecile.
Excuse me? I think you should watch how you speak to me, Missy.
Yes, Alex, you should. Anthony Marks has important connections to this paper. You shouldn't be speaking to him like that.
Yes, especially if you want to keep your job.
This business is difficult, being a journalist in a world that really doesn't want you to be one. Only 50% of women make it in journalism, and probably less than that are actually published in anything. I want to have a purpose, and this is the best way I know how. But there are hurdles. I'm in a man's world trying to be someone who's worth knowing.
Good morning. You are literally the hardest working person I've ever met. It's not even 9 AM yet.
Morning, Jen. I just thought I'd get an early start on everything. You know how they keep giving me stories with no substance and then...
Drew doesn't approve them. Yeah, I know. You need to complain about him. As an editor, he's way too power hungry with his uncle's money.
Well, today's a new day. Maybe he's turned a new leaf, hopefully.
Yeah, just keep it up. They'll notice. Anyway, I'll let you get back to work.
Surviving in this jungle is sort of like being in the Marines. I say that sarcastically because there's no way I'd make it in the Marines. You've got to be tough and learn to survive. From the very beginning, there are some things they just don't tell you about survival. Rule number 1, camouflage isn't sexy. Be seen and be heard.
Hey Alex, you okay?
I'm alright, thanks Pete. Is everything okay?
Yeah? Just letting you know that morning meeting's happening in a minute.
Thanks Pete, I'll be down in a minute, I'll just grab my things.
Good morning, all. Before I distribute assignments, I would like to introduce you to Anthony Marks, also known as the son of Greg Marks in the City Telegraph. Anthony is looking to get into the news and wants to look around. You know, he's a big name. I want one of you to conduct a small interview, just something to introduce the readers. Right, so assignments for this week. Yes, Alex?
I would like to put myself forward for the interview assignment with Mr. Marks.
Are you sure? I think this assignment should be covered by someone who knows a little bit more about what they're doing. You know, Pete, maybe you'd like to take this one on.
I think I'm perfectly capable to do this, Drew. I would like the opportunity to get more stuck in and really be a part of this team.
Drew, I agree. I think Alex should take point on this.
I'm not really sure you could handle this. I mean...
Unless, of course, you're implying she's not capable for other reasons?
No. I mean, that's not what I'm saying. Sure, Alex, you can have this one.
Finally, some well-deserved recognition. Still, I can't become angry every time Drew is being an arse. I have to stay calm. Losing my temper with him will only cause me to lose my job. I learned a long time ago it takes a village. I don't like the fact that Pete had to defend me. I shouldn't have to defend my reasoning. I should be trusted at this point. Rule number 2, appreciate the village.
Really sorry about that in there. He just rubs me up the wrong way sometimes.
Don't apologise.
Well, even so, I can't lose it with him again. I just need to get this article and this interview right, and maybe he'll respect me a little bit more.
No, Alex, you should not be treated like that. You're a hard worker and you're good at your job. You need to believe it, otherwise this March guy won't either.
That's him. Wish him luck.
Right, just a quick introduction. This is Anthony Marks. So, are you ready to start, Mr. Mark?
Yeah, sure. I just have to take a quick call. Is that all right with you, Drew?
Yeah, no problem.
Great, won't be a minute.
Okay, sure. I mean, Drew, if you want me to get on with my other articles, you can't.
Alex, if you can't handle this, I'll get one of the boys to do this. You know who his father is.
Excuse me, but why would that matter?
Just understand there's a lot riding on this article. I don't want anything to mess this up. I'll get one of the boys to do it if you can't.
Thanks for your vote of confidence.
I don't have time to argue with you. There's a lot riding on this interview. Here's a selection of questions. Just stick to it. I don't want anything messing this up.
Ridiculous. Can't get a moment's peace. You know, Drew, women could be so challenging. I just wish that last one I got off the phone with got the memo. Isn't that right?
Oh, women are.
Who does this guy think he is? I feel like Drew is his mini-me. Jen is right. I need to be more confident. I can't let him step all over me. I still need to get this interview for Drew. But these questions, they're not juicy at all. What made you want to work at this newspaper? What is that? If I'm going to succeed, I need to be ballsy. Take control. Show I'm capable. Rule number 3, be yourself, because everyone else is taken.
So I'll leave you guys to it.
Well, aren't you going to offer me a drink or a coffee or something?
Sorry to disappoint, but it's not my job to get you coffee.
Okay. Okay, let's just get started. How's about that?
Okay, so first question. So, you want to work in the field of journalism then?
I mean, my father wants me to try out all my options. See what real work is before he makes me an editor. All the grunt work.
So, you don't want to be a journalist, am I understanding that right?
Newspapers. They're an old hack. But there is still money in them. My father wouldn't be where he is today if it wasn't for them. I mean, I don't like reading or writing. I can't imagine myself working in a place like, well, you know, this.
Do you feel like you can bring anything to the field that isn't already there?
Well, aren't you just a vision? My cup of tea.
I don't think any of that was appropriate. Not to mention, I'm not at all interested.
Whoa! Well, you think very highly of yourself, don't you? I was just simply paying you a compliment.
If you think that was an appropriate compliment from the workplace, then I'm sorry. I didn't get the memo from HR that creepy compliments were now acceptable in the workplace.
I think you should watch your mouth. I mean, I could be your boss one day. Wouldn't want to upset the boss.
Get out. Now.
What are you going to do if I don't, sweetheart? Gonna tell Drew?
No. Just everyone else.
Thanks for joining us, Alex. I've just spoken to Mr. Marks, and I'm very disappointed with what he's just explained to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you being serious? I spent all my time working on this project for the paper to have it taken from under me because of him.
Now, Alex, calm yourself. You've only yourself to blame.
Are you joking? I get slated because of this imbecile.
Excuse me? I think you should watch how you speak to me, Missy.
Yes, Alex, you should. Anthony Marks has important connections to this paper. You shouldn't be speaking to him like that.
Yes, especially if you want to keep your job.
Wow. So you think I'm the problem, so you start to threaten my position here. Well, maybe you should think again.
Wait, Alexa, please, you don't have to play that, okay? I'm sorry.
My name's Alex.
What are you going to do if I don't, sweetheart? Gonna tell Drew? I can explain.
Yeah, right.
No, you can't explain. But what you're going to do is sit through my interview until I've got everything I need without any unwarranted comments, and then you're going to leave. Sound good to you?
I'll be waiting outside your office then.
Alex, I'm sorry I doubted you there. I should have trusted you over that guy.
Thanks, Drew. I hope this means I can count on your respect from now on.